One quiet autumn morning, Grandma Rose was walking through the fields near her small cottage. The golden leaves crunched beneath her feet as she enjoyed the crisp air. She had lived alone for many years, her children grown and moved away. Though she loved her peaceful life, her home often felt too quiet. As she walked, she suddenly heard a soft cry. At first, she thought it was a wounded animal, but as she followed the sound, she found something that made her heart stop. A tiny baby, wrapped in a thin blanket, lying in the tall grass. Rose looked around, but no one was there. The baby's cheeks were pink from the cold, and its tiny hands waved weakly in the air. Without hesitation, she picked the baby up, holding it close to her chest. "Oh, my sweet one," she whispered. "Who left you here?" She hurried home, rocking the baby gently as she warmed some milk. As she fed the child, the baby's big eyes stared up at her, trusting and innocent. In that moment, Rose knew she couldn't let go. She called the authorities, but when no one came forward to claim the baby, she made a decision. She would raise the child as her own. Days turned into months and months into years. Rose named the baby Lily after the flowers that grew in her garden. Lily grew up running through the fields, helping Rose bake bread and listening to her bedtime stories by the fireplace. The once lonely cottage was now filled with laughter, small footsteps, and the warmth of love. As the years passed, Rose's hair turned whiter, and her steps became slower, but Lily was always by her side, holding her hand just as Rose had once held hers. One day, when Rose was old and frail, she sat in her rocking chair looking at Lily, now a grown woman. She smiled. "You were my greatest gift," she said softly. "And you were mine," Lily whispered, holding her grandmother's hand tightly. Grandma Rose closed her eyes with a peaceful smile, knowing that she had never been alone, because love had found her in a forgotten field all those years ago.